Hey guys, Rigo here with National Wealth Center and Team Elite Domination. So, I wanted to make this video about sponsors. Mainly what is a good sponsor and pretty much what is a bad sponsor. But, first of all, let's talk about what is a sponsor. So, a sponsor is someone who brings you into a program, into an opportunity, who presents to you an opportunity that, you could potentially be interested in. Now there's a lot of ways to do this. Experienced sponsors usually do it through automation, through landing pages, through capture pages. They're not spamming people on Facebook and sending them their links to join a program or an opportunity, or they're not sending them through personal messages through Facebook or stuff like that. So if somebody's trying to get you to join their company in that way, that's usually not a professional way to do it, not a good way to do it. Experienced marketers don't really do that. So if you have somebody doing that to you, they're probably not a very good marketer, and you probably don't have much to learn from them. So just be careful with that, guys. So a sponsor is basically that. Someone who brings you into an opportunity. Now they're your sponsor. Now you're their downline. You're their referral, whatever you want to call it. So that's basically it, guys. It's not very complicated. But what is a good sponsor? So a good sponsor is someone who helps you, who is there to support you, who is there to answer your questions. Ideally they provide training and tools and resources. Like I always mention, if you join a company, you need training, tools, and resources to be successful, especially if you're not experienced, if you're a newbie with the company. That's absolutely necessary. I mean, you're not going to be successful in any other way without it, or you might be, you can learn by yourself, but most people will give up. And if you do learn by yourself, it's going to take so much longer than it would if you have the training and support and everything. So you want to join a sponsor who is there for you, who's supportive of you, someone who is available, who gives you like their email, their phone number, their Facebook, stuff like that. Don't join just random videos promising a lot of money fast, even if you're new, and then they don't put in the description of the video, they give you no way of communicating with them. The only thing you see is a link to join the actual company, and that's it. You have no way of contacting them. That means that they're not going to be supportive. They're not going to maybe even have no communication. They're just kind of doing it for the commission, to get you to join a company, but then not actually help you at all. So you don't want to do that. And the thing with that is, you might get some people to join, but that's not going to be, long-term success isn't built that way. You have to build personal relationships with people. That's how business works. So you're not just going to put out a video and just a link and then expect everyone to do everything by themselves and not explain anything to anyone and expect to grow a business that way long-term. You can't. That's not going to happen. So you'll see maybe a little bit of success, maybe see some sales here and there, but ultimately in the long run, that's not how you're going to build a long-term business. So be careful with that, guys. That is not a good sponsor. Someone who doesn't make themselves available to you, and who just isn't there to help you, or even someone who does make themselves available to you, but doesn't really show you or want to help you, and a lot of successful sponsors are busy, but still, they find the time, or they have a system for you to follow, a training, resources, even if they're busy, and they'll try to get back to you as soon as they can, and you can see that, you can see how sponsors are trying hard, and, it's not hard to recognize that. But, one thing that I like about, modern business, modern technology right now is you can do your own research. If they give you their Facebook, you can go to their Facebook and research it and see if they're giving out value to people, or if every post is just sell, or you can see if they're giving actual value and trying to help people, talking to people, if they have relationships with people, So that's a great thing. Another way is through this very same source here, YouTube. You can subscribe to their channel and check out their videos, see what they're doing. You get to know a person through their videos nowadays. That's kind of a fundamental way of building your online business now, through YouTube, through video marketing, through what you're seeing right now. You can get to know a person and see their intentions, and I mean, it's completely different from just a video and a link and that's it. And sometimes people don't put their face out because they're not really out to help people. They're kind of just, I wouldn't call it maybe a scamming, but they're out to try to make sales without you knowing who they are, so then you can't get in contact with them, and they don't want to put themselves out there. Someone who is willing to put themselves out there. I mean, let's just use me here for an obvious example. I'm putting my face out here. I don't mind. I'm promoting companies that I back, that I believe in, and I'm out here for people to contact me. My Facebook link, I always leave in all my videos, is down here. You guys can contact me. My email's down there. You guys can contact me. I'll get back to you, as soon as possible. And I do have a lot of people contact me, and they talk to me, and they have a lot of great questions, and I answer them, and I'm happy to help them. So, but not everyone is like that. So, and I've joined people like that are kind of very dismissive and don't really wanna. They kind of send you, oh, go see a video, and well, I saw a video, but this one certain thing I don't understand, and well, that's your problem, or you get sponsors like that, rude sponsors that are, maybe they're just having a bad day or whatever. I don't know, but your downline isn't really, you shouldn't be rude to them. Your business is making sales because of your downlines. And so you have to help them. You have to show them how to replicate your results, They're not a bother, they're necessary. You have to build relationships with them. So you got to be careful who you join in businesses, because it can ultimately affect your whole online marketing experience. Because then you can just say, well, I joined someone and it didn't work and they didn't show me anything, so it was just a big scam. I spent my money for nothing, wasted money, and I didn't learn anything. And so when somebody else asks you, your experience was a negative one, so you're gonna say, no, don't even try it. It's just a waste of time. You're just wasting your money. When in reality, it's not. It's just you joined someone who didn't help you. You had a bad experience, and now you just have one negative experience to speak of. So you don't want that. You want to join a sponsor who is there for you, who is gonna help you out, along the way, who has tools, training, resources, everything, to make sure that you're successful as well. Because what I like about our company personally is that, if your downline is successful, you're successful. So it's in everybody's best interest for everyone to be successful. So to me, that is the ideal model, where we all can be successful, and that success brings more success. So I mean, to me, that's the ideal model. That's what I think. So if you guys want to be a part of a good company, a legitimate business, and that's another thing. There's so many companies out there, and a lot of them are scams. A lot of them are out to steal your money. But that's another thing I mentioned. You got to do your research. That's the great thing about the internet. You can research everyone, every company. And a lot of reviews out there are they're not very truthful, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, that's why I say you gotta do your research on the company, then find a good sponsor to join the program under, who's gonna give you tools, training, resources, all that good stuff you need to be successful. That's the great thing about doing your research. You can actually see, okay, how long has this company been around? Is it legitimate? Are people making money here? Will they help me learn how to make money? That's a very important part. Are you going to have the support, and are you going to have the tools to be successful? And someone who is already, seeing success, seeing results, are they going to show you what to do? So that's an extremely important thing that can make the whole difference. That can be the difference between making $0 and making $100,000 in a year. So you got to be very careful with that. That is a really, really strong concept, choosing a good sponsor and learning from them. Because, you can take those skills that you learn here to another company, when you see success with this one, you can take it somewhere else, create multiple streams of income, which is something I'll get into in another video. So that's kind of the first step. Do your research, get a good sponsor, make sure you have everything set up to be successful with the company. So that's like the best advice I could give anyone. So now that we talked about that, if you guys want to join an actual, true, legitimate business, National Wealth Center, you can go do your research. You can see my other videos. You can subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos explaining the legitimacy of National Wealth Center. And we've been around for like 9 years now. We're backed by Multiplex Systems, which has been around like 18 years. It's led by Peter Wolfing. You can go look him up on Facebook, you know, with his website, whatever you want, you know, completely legitimate business. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm part of a Team Elite Domination. We have a free training for our members, tools, resources. This training, it's a training website. Some of it is free, and the more important, useful, resourceful parts, practical training, is password protected. So if you join under our team, under me, you just get, I'll see, or you can just get in contact with me, and I'll send you the website, the password, so you can get in and start your training right away. Get you set up with your payment options, so you can start receiving your money and all that good stuff. So that's how we help. We're really hands-on, and we like to be in communication with our business partners and give you guys everything you guys need to be successful with our company. So, and we have many six-figure earners and thousands of people making thousands of dollars. So I mean, to me, this is just, I've been around the block, guys. I've seen many companies come and go, and I really can't think of a better company to be a part of than National Wealth Center. So if you guys want to join the company, if you guys want to go to this page you see right here, is what the link that is down here. You guys can do your research here, and you can just scroll down and do your research here. Or if you guys want to check out some more of my videos, you can subscribe to my channel down here. Check out the rest of my National Wealth Center videos. Like I mentioned, a good sponsor is there for you all the time, you know, whenever he's awake at least. I'm going to leave my Facebook link down here, my email, if you guys have any questions or anything. So that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, so if you guys want more information, subscribe or contact me, and I'll be happy to answer any question you have, guys. So thanks a lot, guys, and like always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys.